Okay, welcome back to section 1.5 quadratic equations, and we're going to start talking about solutions or roots of a quadratic. And these are the values that make the equation true. And that's what we're solving for when we solve all quadratic equations or any equation. We're solving for the solutions or the roots. One common method that we use to solve quadratic equations is to first factor and then apply the zero product property. And the zero product property states that if A and B are real numbers or expressions that are real, then if you take A times B, the product of A times B, and they equal 0, then the A has to equal 0 or B has to equal 0, because 0 times anything is 0. So in other words, this is saying if the product of any two or more factors is equal to 0, then at least one of those factors must equal 0. Okay, we've used this tons of times. We used it in the appendix. You've had it in Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2. So we're just going to look at a couple quick examples here. So it says solve by writing the equations in factored form and apply the zero product property. Well, let's first get this example 5 in standard form. So we have 6x squared plus 3x is equal to 0. And we can see that we can factor out a 3x from both of those terms. So when we do that, we're left with 2x plus 1, and that equals 0. Well, if we look at the two things that are being multiplied together, we have 3x and we have 2x plus 1. So we're going to separate those into two separate equations that equal 0. And then we're going to solve those separately. So when we do that, we end up with x equals 0 as one solution. And then over here we subtract 1 and divide by 2. We're going to have x is equal to negative 1/2. So we have two solutions, two roots for this problem. Number 6, this one is easily factorable. It's already in standard form. So we have x minus 9 times x minus 1 equals 0. And again, you can see where the two real valued expressions are being multiplied. So we're going to split those apart into x minus 9 equals 0 or x minus 1 equals 0. Those are really simple to solve. And we end up with our two solutions of x is equal to positive 9 or x is equal to positive 1. And that's all there is to it.